Everybody is getting a little more spooky and a little more accepting of murder, which only means one thing: it's October, which means it's time for my usual Halloween special series. Now you may be asking, Connor, didn't you promise to start this on the 3rd of October? Why are you starting it now on the 21st? Well, I got caught up in a hiatus, so I'm gonna be releasing it now so that it's even more simple when I release them, you know, subsequently. Like on the 21st I release game 1, 22nd game 2, 23rd game 3. But anyways, let me explain the rules because I'm not going to explain that anywhere else. First of all, no second games in the franchise. Basically, only one game in the franchise. Secondly, I can only play it if I own it or have owned it. 3, only one PC game entry. 4, if the game was released in my region only, Europe, then it's allowed for the list. I mean, I normally don't do stuff like this, but there's some crazy stuff that they only kept in Europe, so I'm gonna do it like that, even if it was released in all regions on different consoles. And finally, number 5, if I have owned it but haven't got the game, I get to emulate it. What? I had to include that, because how else am I going to play these? Okay, so you've read the rules, and it's time to begin the 10 Halloween scares. God, why is my name so bad? Hello everybody, welcome to day 1. So I was just looking through my collection, looking through the games I've never played before, and just thinking, oh wait, is for Speed Underground 2? What's that? And then I pulled something random out of my hand, and it turned out to be Britney's Dance Beat! Britney's Dance Beat is a unique game to the PS2, and yes, that has as many air quotes in the script as you'd expect, because it tries to be a rhythm game, but not in the style of DDR, so instead, it tries to go with whatever stupid things it can think of. And here, its control scheme actually makes it way different than you would probably expect from a dance game like this. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to mute all the audio due to copyright, but nothing's stopping me from playing Mad Monster Mansion, is there? One salvageable point about this game is that the loading times are really fast. That's giving me a good sign. So how does the gameplay control? You see that circle there? While it moves, you will see certain button combinations, and you need to press them in time with the music. But alas, it isn't perfect because it has a little bit of lag to it, making you maybe miss some and lose your awesome combo you've built up. But still, it's an interesting change from the DDR formula if you've ever wanted to do this in a dance game. Yeah, it's a unique style of dance game, but it can get a little bit repetitive when you're repeatedly pressing the same button every single second just so you can keep your combo going. And if you pick easy mode like I did at the start, because, you know, this looked like a Wii shovelware game and you know how difficult those are, then it's really, really stupidly easy and repetitive. So that's when I figured out what the difficulties do. The difficulties filter whether different buttons should appear. And right when I found that out on the multiplayer mode, I would use that every single time. And speaking of the multiplayer mode works a little differently. Basically, there are 2 dancers, you and another player. By the way, I got Mason from that 7-year-old Smash game to do it. You're welcome. And what you have to do is, yeah, you have to press buttons at the correct time, but at the same time, if you get a big enough combo, say like a 10 combo, it changes one of the upcoming symbols for your opponent. Now, this is actually a really nice detail, and it does add a little bit of tension. But with how sloppy the controls are, and the fact that this game is literally called Britney's Dance Beat, would you ever get a friend to play this with you? Yeah, I think not. That describes most of my problems with Britney's Dance Beat. Yeah, it's kinda fun when you get going, but why would you ever want to consistently play a game called Britney's Dance Beat, even if it was Citizen Kane? And the speed of the game, no matter what difficulty you pick, can be rather sloppy no matter what speed it's going, and you can't alter it. So what is my final score? Well, I am going to rate it pretty average, and not the 7 out of 10 junk that people give it, and especially not the 6.9 out of 10 that GameSpot gave it. GameSpot, what the hell is wrong with you? So, as my final verdict, Britney Start Beat can be fun at times, but the repetitiveness of the game if you pick it on easy mode, and how slow the game runs which you can't alter, makes me rate it pretty low. 4 out of 10. Woo! I'm glad that's over. Now then, let me look in my collection and play some Smash Bros.